Hi, welcome back to another one of Callie's vlogs. So I guess I'm here to talk about my excessively sweaty armpits that I was plagued by for like my whole life. This vlog is kind of a mess basically because I filmed the intro and then I didn't like the intro, but I had filmed the intro after I filmed everything else. So I'm here refilming the intro and everything else is still the same because I was just vlogging, literally just showing how sweaty my armpits were. We're not just here to talk about my sweaty armpits. We're here to talk about the fact that there is something called hyperhidrosis and it actually is a clinical thing. It's like clinical sweaty armpits basically, and I found out that I experienced it. My whole life I feel like I would sweat constantly. I would wake up and I would be sweaty. I would just be laying in bed and I would be sweaty. I would get in the shower and I would get out of the shower and I would be dry. And then in 2 minutes, I would be sweating again. It was weird. I didn't know what else, like I didn't know something was wrong with me. I could not wear t-shirts, light colored shirts or gray shirts because it would sweat through. Like I would have massive sweat stains. If you have ever suffered from excessive sweatiness or you have hyperhidrosis, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like you cannot wear these shirts because by the time you're walking down the stairs to leave your house, you've already sweat through it. And that's not normal and it's not fair and it's not fun. And you shouldn't have to live like that, basically, is my point. Does anyone else have this issue where, first of all, they have acne? Second of all, where their freaking brush, it just constantly sheds on me. Stop. I don't want little freaking brush hairs everywhere. Like, I just wanted to make this vlog to show you what it was like on the daily for me and what it is like on the daily for a lot of people, and also to normalize it. There's no reason why you shouldn't be allowed to talk about it or why you shouldn't feel comfortable talking about it. And I think that more people had talked about it and I had actually known that hyperhidrosis was a thing, I could have been diagnosed with it and been treating it a lot sooner than I was. It's funny how the way that this could have been resolved sooner is by talking about it. I think that it's important to know your options and have all the information. So I'm gonna take you through my sweaty armpit Botox experience and show you the vlogs. And yeah, I know for a fact I didn't say it at the end, so please like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you want to see. I know this isn't on brand for Em and Callie, but this is on brand for Callie. I don't think I need to say anything else, do I? Maybe I keep breaking out because I keep putting blush on my forehead. We'll get into it. We'll get into the video. I'll show you my vlogs now, okay? Welcome to Sweaty Armpits with Callista. I'm here to show my sweaty armpits. Post shower, probably about 20 minutes. They will be dry. I have deodorant on, I'm changed. I literally wiped them off before I turned this video on. You see the drip drip? Oh, she's dripping. She's dripping in drip. Why are my armpits always sweaty? Thumbnail. Here again, checking in on my sweaty armpits. I'm like, oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, kind of drippy. Noise. It looks like I'm wearing a freaking scarf. It's called fashion. Fashion. I hope the Botox can help. I just wanted to pop in and say this is how it looked every single morning, like when I would wake up. Hello all. Big day. I'm pumped. Maybe my armpits will be so sweaty that they'll actually just give me Botox today. It was hard to get here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go in. I've been here for an hour and I'm like filling out this form and he's like, so we'll mix up the medicine. I'm like, oh, you're gonna put Botox? You are putting Botox in my armpits today. Okay. I'm back in my car now. I literally just got Botox in my armpit. I was not mentally prepared for this, but it was so fast. He's literally lining up. I was like, is this gonna hurt? I don't know how far they put Botox needles inside your armpit. And he looks at my arm and he pokes my other tattoo and he's like, you're not gonna tell me that needles hurt. And then he proceeded to stick me 16 times in the armpit very quickly. And now it's done and maybe I won't sweat anymore. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna probably go home and sit down and do a review of the whole time, but this is just my post check-in. Hi. So it's been about 2 weeks since I've done my Botox. I'll start from the start. So the experience was good. I went in initially, I thought I was just going in for like a consult, and I go in and then the dermatologist comes in to talk to me and he starts going over these various options and he's telling me how Botox is a pretty good option, but you have to get it done every 6 months to keep it up and it's pretty expensive if it's not covered by insurance. There was another option where you can get your sweat glands removed and that was weird. I was like, I didn't know you could do that. Aren't they there for a reason? But that's like a more permanent solution. There was another one too. There's these wipes. I think I have the title. I have the name of what the wipes are called, but I'll put that somewhere so you guys can like look at it, because you can order that online and wipe it in the area if you are really sweaty and can't afford Botox or want to keep your sweat glands. So he said you could start with that. You can also get pills that are like a urinary retention kind of pill deal. I don't know what they're called either. Botox is a good semi long-term permanent solution, which is what I was there for. I'm not trying to get my sweat glands removed. So we went over our options of what there was. I was like, well, can I get Botox? And he was like, okay, yeah, for sure. And then explained to me how in Canada, or maybe it's just within Alberta, there's this Botox assistance program where they'll pay for your first round of Botox if your insurance doesn't end up covering it. That's why I was able to get it on that day, because I didn't have to wait for my insurance to be approved, because even if my insurance got rejected, the Botox assistance program would pay for it. I wish I had known this years ago. I could have spent so much less time sweating and worn so many better outfits. It's okay, I have my whole life now to not sweat, but it's super, super fast and didn't hurt at all, and it was really good. Then he told me it would take about 2 weeks until it was fully effective. So initially, the first couple days after, I was a little bit sweaty, but way less than I had been. Now that it's been 2 weeks, it's settled in and stuff, I seriously sweat so much less. It's crazy. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, I feel a little sweaty, but it hasn't been excessive in the way where it's actually impacting my life the way it was before. That sounds so weird to say that it was impacting my life, but it was, because it's annoying to have your drips dripping everywhere. You don't want to drip everywhere. So if anyone tries to make fun of you for having sweaty armpits and wanting Botox in them, tell them to get bent, because it's your life and you deserve to wear tight clothing or gray clothing and not sweat through it, okay? So go get Botox, go get the sweat wipes or go get your sweat glands removed, because it's worth it. Sweating should not be stressful. Thank you for coming to my sweat talk. Overall, I feel like getting Botox was definitely worth it. I should have been on it. Okay, well, thanks for listening. I hope you guys have an awesome whatever and aren't sweating because you're going to the doctor and you're telling them about your issues and you're getting the help you need when you need it, instead of putting it off and acting like it's not an issue. Okay, love you, bye.